What up, baby? Hey, welcome to Beginner Bootcamp Build. This is going to be the basics. Now, the basics don't just think is easy because, look, we're gonna get after it, but relative to your fitness level, everything that we're gonna be doing here will be standing. There will be a regression, a modification for every single exercise, and it's only 15 minutes. By the way, there's a progression for every exercise as well. So if you find yourself here and you are a fitness enthusiast and you wanna do more, don't you worry about it. This workout literally is for everybody. All you need is a chair or a bench, yourself, a water, and a few pair of dumbbells. Now, if you don't have a few pair of dumbbells, that's okay, all right? But if you do, you want a heavier side or moderate pair, and then a lower to moderate pair, okay? And I will take you through there. Now, the warm-up is built into this workout. If you are somebody who has significant injuries or chronic pain, I would suggest doing one of our warm-ups that are on this site before the workout. Otherwise, we're gonna get right into it, all right? So, without further ado, grab your moderate pair of dumbbells or lighter pair of dumbbells to start. We're gonna increase this as the weight goes up with additional rounds, but for now, you're gonna grab your weights. All right, so the first exercise is a farmer's carry. So we're gonna grab our dumbbells, hold them right along your side. And here, posture is everything, okay? So you wanna make sure you evenly distribute the weight on your feet, push your knees out, shoulders back, chest up. You wanna flare your lat muscles, those big muscles under your armpits, and you're literally just gonna hold in place, all right? I'm gonna cue you once we get going. So we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, so first and foremost, let's just check it out. We want our weight on the outside of our feet as well as the inside of our feet, okay? I asked you to open your knees up. What I don't want you to do is lift the inner part of your foot. So make good contact with the floor, push your knees open, pull your shoulders back, all right? And then you're gonna tuck your ribs down. I know I'm asking a lot out of you, but this is gonna be so good for your core, all right? Now, flare those lat muscles. So watch my shoulders. See my shoulders here? Now watch them, how they're retracted. That's what I want you to do. And I'm flaring out those big muscles under my armpits, squeezing my belly the entire time. All right? 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Next up, we have a chair squat. So you're gonna go over to your chair. You can hold the weight or start with body weight. Sit down, stand up and down, that's it. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now, we wanna use the weight for counterbalance, but also to work more core. However, if you're having a hard time coming back up from that squat, then use body weight. You can use counterbalance by pushing your arms forward and then standing back up. The purpose of the chair is to push our hips back, all right? Get us in a good alignment. Now, if you're having a hard time getting to that, keep going. Hey, just because I'm stopping don't mean you should stop. If you're having a hard time getting to that depth, here's what I want you to do. Put a pillow or something to elevate that bench so you're not sitting down as low. If you need to pause the video to go grab a pillow and do it, but then get your butt right back here, all right? Give me 2 more reps. 1 more. 2. All right, next up we have push-ups. I'm gonna show you 3 variations. 1 against the wall. Wrists under your shoulders, elbows tight, lower down, push off. Next is going to be an incline variation. So use your chair or your bench. Let's go, lower down, press up. Keep going here, all right? So toes are down, knees are down, lowering down, and pressing up. Now, if that bothers your wrists, you're going to grab your dumbbells. This is the 3rd variation. Lie on your back and do a press, okay? So wherever you're at, I'm gonna do the incline with you here. So you're lowering down all the way, pushing back. Now you see how my toes are on the floor, all right? You wanna make sure you have good engagement from your feet all the way up into your core. 10 more seconds. Give me 2 or 3 good more reps. 1, let's go. 2, 1 more. 3, nice. All right, next up we have a bent row. So you're gonna grab your lighter to moderate dumbbells. We're gonna hinge our hips back and we're going to row up. Now, if you're having a hard time with that, we're gonna use 1 dumbbell at a time, and we're gonna use a wall, okay? Right here. Now, if you have low back pain, I want you to use the wall as well, because this hand is supporting the back. But you still got to use your core. See how my butt is really pushed back, like kind of like an exaggerated torque without the torquing. Hips back, but hold. All right. If you are doing a single side, switch arms. So now, other arm here. So your hips are back, your chest is lifted, you're squeezing your belly, rowing in towards your hips. Here we go. Keep that chest upright. You want to keep that shoulder down and back. 10 more seconds. We're squeezing that lat muscle, that muscle under your armpits. Come on. We're almost there. Give me one more rep. And time. Last exercise. We have an incline donkey kick. So you're gonna put your hands on your chair or your bench, lift your foot up, and then kick up 1, 2, back down. So that knee is bent, kick up 1, 2, back down. Notice how my foot stays bent, my knee stays bent when I kick up. So I'm not here. See how my hips are lifting? I don't want that. I just want my knee to lift. Squeezing that side butt cheek. Now keep going. Make this easier. You can do it against the wall, okay? Keeping that angle on your knees. Switch sides. So this first round is over after this exercise. So we're gonna hit it a little bit more intense next round, all right? So you're gonna be dialed into the exercise more. Maybe you increase the weights, maybe not, but your focus is on getting the form better next round. It's about progress, baby, not perfection. Come on. Give me one more rep. All right, good. So I'm gonna go heavier on my farmer's carries. Suggest you do what's gonna be best for you. If you didn't feel right, you didn't feel the form, stick with your weights, otherwise increase. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, now, if you have room in front of you and you got room around your house, you can walk for sure with holding these weights. But again, I really want you to focus on squeezing your lower, so you're tucking your ribs. I'm gonna show you my belly, so don't be offended. But see how I'm hyperextended here? I wanna pull those ribs down. See how my ribs are pulled down, but my shoulders aren't rounded forward? That is what you want. Ribs down, but shoulders stacked over your hips. Shoulders retracted, lats flared. I know I'm asking a lot out of you, but this is how you build really strong cores. See, a mistake a lot of people make is they do crunches. Crunches are just only cause damage to your spine. This is functional for life and for fitness. Let's go, one more rep, good. All right, now we've got our chair squat. So remember, you can elevate the surface you are squatting to. You wanna tap your butt, drive back up, weight or no weight, your call. Next set, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now notice how my weight is forward onto my heels. In other words, I'm not here. You see how I'm like sitting back, swinging back? You don't want that. You want to keep a forward angle. So your chest is almost over your heels the entire time. Notice how the weight is off of my chest, not on my chest. This is important because off of my chest means that I am working more core, okay? Now, if you are holding your weight, you don't want it to be low, because that tends to pull us down, which can impact your low back. You want it about nipple height. All right, this is gonna keep your core engaged. All right, let's go. Burn out, 2 more. Nice, one more. Good. All right, moving to the push-ups. Now you can always do these on the floor as well, on your knees or off your knees. You can do it on a wall, you can do it on your bench, or if it hurts your wrists, bench press. Let's go. So your toes are down, lower down, press up. Now, you might find yourself stopping throughout the workout to maybe figure out what the hell I'm saying to make it right for your body. Don't let that get you down, okay? That's okay. Maybe you're tired. Who gives a shit? It literally does not matter. The fact that you are here is what matters, okay? I don't care if you gotta pause this thing, or you run out of your room, you search around your house to find a pillow, 10 minutes later you find a pillow. Just get your ass back down here and keep working. All right, here we go, 10 more seconds. See, there's gonna be a part of you who's always gonna talk you out of progress, make you feel bad about what you're doing and what you're not doing. Don't listen. Give me 2 more reps. 1, 2, beautiful. Woo! All right, bend row. Remember, you can use 2 hands, But I would recommend probably if you're just getting started, one hand against the wall to make sure that you have support. 3, 2, 1, go. Now notice how I'm staggering my feet. See if you like this position better or if you prefer your feet under your hips. It doesn't really matter as long as your elbows are pulling back, your shoulders retracted, your chest is lifted, and your butt is back. This hand isn't lazy. It's pushing into the wall. Switch sides. Almost like you're stiff arming the wall away from you. It's like you're pushing the wall away from you. That's gonna activate your core more. Keep that chest up. Let's go. 14 reps. All right, less than 10 seconds now. Give me 4 more. 1, 2, 3, one more. 4. All right, now we got those donkey kicks. Remember, these can be on a bench or a chair or against the wall. Just make sure ankle, knee, hip is bent at 90 degrees. Left leg, let's go. 2, 1, go. Now notice how I'm kicking with my left leg, but my right knee is bent. If that right leg is straight, you're not gonna get a good angle. So you're bending down. Now you might find it easier to go onto the floor, and that's an option as well. But I know sometimes when we're getting started, for some of our beginners here, it's hard to get up and down off the floor. Switch sides. And look, we're not gonna not do something because it's hard, all right? Ever, don't ever think that. But what I am saying is that when you're getting started with anything, but especially your fitness journey, you wanna reduce and or remove as much friction as possible. And so if getting up and down the floor is gonna make you feel bad about your progress or anything like that, take too much time and don't worry about it, okay? All right, guys, all that talking, we're done with 2 rounds. We got 1 more left. Grab your weights, we got farmer's carries. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Now, I'm gonna walk just side to side here within my own little setup, okay? Now, I would suggest turning around, even though it's just a few steps. But notice how I'm not letting my shoulders shrug. So notice, are your shoulders shrugged? If so, shrug them back. Are your abs tight? Suck your belly to your spine. Decrease the angle, all right, of your low back. We do not want to hyperextend. Flare those lats. Squeeze your fists. It's almost like you're doing a wrist curl. You're lifting your fists to the side of your legs. We got 10 seconds. Working on grip strength, working on core, working on posture, all in one exercise. Now if you're walking, you're getting cardio. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. All right. Chair squats. So you're gonna grab your weight, hold it in front of your body. So I suggest for at least a few reps, grab a weight on this round, okay? Remember, we can elevate that surface we're squatting onto. 1, 2, go. So you're keeping the weight forward, squatting down, driving up. Keep that chest up. Forward lean here. Now you don't want your head up here. See how my head is like extended? We want a neutral alignment, all right? Keep squatting, keep squatting. What that means is, imagine there's an apple under your chin, all right? If you're here, the apple's gonna fall. If you're here, you're not gonna be able to hold an apple. So, neutral alignment here. Let's go. 10 seconds, we're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, baby. Next, incline push-up. So, you guys know the drill. Do any one of those variations that we went over. But just make sure you're testing yourself, pushing outside your comfort. Next set, 2, 1, go. Elbows tight, lower down, press up. Come on, we got this. Now, don't go fast here. You're much better off getting your chest as low as you can and pushing off rather than going halfway and doing more reps. So look, if halfway is your limit, that's okay. But what I would suggest is try to push that limit even a centimeter. Yeah, that's right, 1 centimeter will make a difference. Come on, 10 seconds. We're almost there. You got this, you're doing great. Guys, this is our last round. We only got a few exercises left. 2 exercises after this. Come on, 2 more reps. 1, 2, boom, bada, bang. All right, we did our incline push-up. Now we have our bent row. So using 1 dumbbell or 2, you know the drill. Here I'm gonna use 1, use the wall for support. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So your chest is lifted, your hips are back. You're pulling the weight to your hip, all right? Keep that elbow low. So the higher that elbow is, the more it's gonna shrug up your shoulder. The more it shrugs up your shoulder, the more pain it's gonna cause up your kinetic chain. All right, 1 more rep on this side. Switch sides. Keep that chest up, hips are back. Guys, we got one more exercise after this. If that doesn't excite you, I don't know what will, baby. Come on, we're almost there. Yeah, just a few more. Come on, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now, we got an incline donkey kick. You can do it on the floor, you can do it against the wall, you can do it on your bench, whatever you decide, just to get started. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember that opposite knee is bent, okay, if you are on an incline. That leg stays bent the entire time, okay? Even if you're against the wall, I'm still bending my right leg a little bit, and I'm still keeping my left leg completely bent. Switch sides. We're almost there. Come on. There we go. All right, now, 15 seconds. Let's finish. 10. Come on, baby. We got this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's it. That is it, baby. 15-minute beginner boot camp build. Bada bing, bada boom, done. Hey, you should feel good about your progress. Don't ever, for 1 second, ever just say anything like, oh, it was only 15 minutes. Oh, I should have done more. Oh, my form, no. Bullshit. Yes, work on your form. Yes, do your best to push yourself a little bit more every single set. However, yes, recognize every tiny bit of progress, like finishing this workout. Now, go find the basic stretch. It's a stand-up stretch. It's like 5-6 minutes. Hit that. Go on your way, feeling good about yourself. Much love. See you next video.